He did sit up, but he went back down.
Your wife walking there, she did. Got my wife to take my mother to breakfast this morning. That's my boy. You know, it's okay. She's just weak and fragile. Mentally good. That's a good thing. It is.
The mental thing when it goes is hard.
Yeah, Terry's mom is not doing well in that area. All right.
Group. Who is the group?
I can't, not with this dog.
What the hell was that? Okay.
Did you ever get the my dog never did that before syndrome?
Yeah, I've got that syndrome. All other 8 times I've touched him out.
Oops.
There's no other shepherd, so there's- left you.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was she.
Because he didn't have a front.
Not 30 paces.
Yeah.
Oh, she just.
Done this so many fucking times.
I can imagine. And the thing is,
Well, I
the
might.
ability to be able to exercise out there.
I might really go counted 30.
I know I haven't been there, and I know I don't always
Who's tracking Stoli?
work on the little things at home, but still.
So you can do it all. It's always amazing how you get that hydraulics so they can do that. I don't know how you get that close to that side. But they do have that ability. That's where joy comes.
Good dog still. Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Get it still, get it still.
Trust me, it's over there too.
You just trust me, I don't see it.
Can I send him again? Go. Bring.
Go out there, go out there, go. Good boy, good boy.
Now what you want to
Good boy.
out. Push. Push. Hydraulic seal. Just about half an inch above it. I think it's about a half inch further down to do it. Not just yet. I don't have that seaming ability to just squat about a half inch off the ground.
God, I think the in and out is opposite than Terry's camera too.
Yeah.
Because I keep going the wrong direction.
It's so weird what they do sometimes. You just know they do it intentionally to screw
Go. Good boy, Stoli.
Yeah. The woman that was with you in Adobe, she was the shepherd. Three.
Well, yeah, it's
Julia pass.
Hey, Laura. Very good healing. Very
nice. The best healing I've seen so far. Little 14 in. Okay, Mac and Stoli. Let's start with one of the later ones here. Probably some are eager to hear it. So if that happens in a championship, you're probably done with your 15 points. Just so you know. And I mentioned it before, once the dog starts an exercise, they have to finish it. Here's another, next rule. Once the dog comes all the way back and sits there, then it's finished. And you cannot redo an exercise, right? So you're done. Now, here's the thing, and this was kind of borderline in the club trial, right? Well, in dubio pro reo, like we said, like in question, you go with the animal, right? So, but you may want to consider if the dog comes back early without the dumbbell or something like this, you may want to do it earlier, given the command, when he's still a little further away. That way it's pretty clear, right? He's still in the exercise, he hasn't completed it yet, it's very clear. Once the dog is already very close to you, now it gets questionable where we consider that completed, right? Because he stood there, he didn't come to a front sit or finish, then it's easy, right? It's easy answer. But he stands there, we say, okay, basically, the dog completed this, he just didn't get into the sit. But he completed it. That's how he can interpret it, and then in the championship, he probably would get that.
Sure.
So, if that happens, say it earlier.
Say it earlier.
Give it earlier, and that way you can try to save your exercise, or at least part of it.
Sure.
Okay. It's good when those things actually happen here, and we can talk about it, because that's a good experience for everybody, and good to know in the trial when it happens to you. So in the healing, little crowding just early, then later on it kind of goes away, settles in there. The about turn could be just a little cleaner, and then later on sometimes a little wide. So he's still trying to find out his right position.
Okay.
He's not quite there yet where he's consistent in his positioning. The main thing, the dog is slow in the sits, and that goes throughout the entire routine. So when you stop, he's slow going down into the sits. That's in that stuff there, it's in the group, but it's also slow in all the other sits too. Every time you see it, right, it kind of goes like through the entire routine. So I think you can fix that, work on that. I think all of a sudden you gain like several points, not just one or two. So slow sit in the sit exercise as well. In the down exercise, when you do a recall, try to be aware that you don't put too much in it, that your hands move.
Oh, okay.
With the recall, you know, so with the hand or help. Very crooked in the front, and also a little crooked in the finish there, but still a good exercise. The stand exercise, I still consider it a very good exercise. The healing could be just a little cleaner, and the finish was very crooked. That was the main one. When you come back there, he's already a little restless, and then when you tell him sit, he kind of goes crookedly into his sit versus really going into the sit there. The retrieve speed could be a little more, the front sit a little cleaner. Those are all little ones. So don't get me wrong, I just mentioned it so you know actually that there's still something to work on, although it's nothing major. Tiny little bit calmer with the dumbbell, and the finish could be definitely better too. The jump exercise, the start, the sit and the start could be better in the start position there. Very crooked in the front and crooked in the finish. So I just told you because it was so close. I wasn't sure if you knew how close. If you want to go ahead, that's fine. I just thought I'd throw it out just in case you didn't know how close it was. Obviously, your dog is used to close retrieves, and that's okay. That's okay. I just thought I'd let you know before you send them, and then be surprised how close it is. But he's a good jumper. He can jump out of the stand there. The wall, basically now, how I said it, basically you have a double command with a body help too. It's almost like, kind of two extra commands. And then the little bit, the crooked and those other little things you get sometimes with it. But you definitely save most of the exercise. Slow in the send out, should be quite a bit faster there. The down, he does not quite down in the beginning. I actually had to look twice. He looks like he's not really down, and then I saw, no, he really wasn't down. His elbows were like, this far up. Now then, once you got close to your position, actually he went all the way down, and then he was in a good position. Then the shot came, and immediately he went back up into that. And then later he went back down. So just FYI, it's okay. And that was it to the 79 points.
Thank you.